My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me on the podcast right now from the Mansfield Art Center, it's Jennifer Beavis. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. So you guys are celebrating. You got somebody we play on this radio station has their art in your building right now, right?
Right. Yeah. John Mellencamp, Paintings and Assemblages, on view now through August 7th.
Talk about that. How did you guys get involved with that?
It was about a year-long process. Our director, George Witten, and our exhibitions chair, Tim Gorka, worked on it, and then I kind of got involved too, and we got all the details hammered out and were able to pull it into Mansfield.
Very cool. I mean, that's something that you see in lots of bigger cities, and here we have right here in Mansfield. So, so what will you see if someone goes and checks out the paintings? What kind of paintings does he do, by the way?
They're incredible. It's much more than you would expect. There's about 57 original artworks. Some of them are very full scale, 6 feet long. A lot of dark colors, a lot of portraiture. He's very inspired by German expressionists paintings. So you'll see a lot of the dark somber tones with some bright, crimson and colors added in. Some political themes. It's very interesting.
Yeah, he's a little bit outspoken with political things. So yeah, I can see that coming out in his paintings.
Yes, absolutely. And we do have some of those political artworks that he has actually been, out in the media in the last few weeks talking about.
Yeah, I don't think people think about, when they think of John Mellencamp, they think of his music and not necessarily his paintings, but the paintings have become a big part of him now, haven't they?
Yeah, he is a prolific painter. He paints for, 8 hours a day sometimes.
Wow.
He has a studio set up and has devoted a lot of time into his artwork. He's painted around 500 paintings. So the fact that he was able to bring 57 original works to us, that he curated and selected, and even some of the work was brand new. He finished it literally a week before sending it to us.
Wow, okay.
So there's about 4 or 5 pieces that have never been displayed before.
Oh, cool. Wow, okay, so they're making their debut right there in Mansfield.
Right, absolutely.
Very cool. How long is this display going to be around?
It's up through August 7th. We have guided tours available. All the information is on our website. If you go to mansfieldartcenter.org, you can find all of the information. Excuse me. Tickets are $5, free for members. And everything is a donation to the Mansfield Art Center, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. So Mr. Mellencamp has been incredibly generous to us in the fact that all proceeds from this show, for the ticket sales, for t-shirts, for the raffle, everything is going to the Art Center.
Fantastic. Wow. Very cool. Let's talk about the Art Center a little bit. I think Mansfield is very fortunate to have a building like that, like the Art Center. And if you haven't checked it out, I've been there a few times, and I just find it's a fascinating place. And plus, I haven't been there since you guys put the addition on, too.
Oh, you have to come. The addition includes a hot shop glass blowing studio and a really state-of-the-art ceramics studio. So if you haven't seen that, I mean, it's incredible. We do glass demonstrations all the time in classes. There's nothing quite like seeing someone do glass blowing, and the fact that we can do that right here in Mansfield is phenomenal.
That's fantastic. Yeah, and it's a neat looking building too. It's just very, like I said, very modern looking building.
Yeah, our building is a historical landmark building, very modern. It has a gallery space that is incredible, but then we also have the addition of the education wing. So we're a museum and an education space all in one.
And that's kind of expanded since you guys put the new addition on the building, right?
Yes, and we also have an events pavilion that's new, and we're working on finishing that. There's a lot of projects and plans that are in the works over the next couple of years that'll come to fruition, including updating all of the grounds on the property, finishing the pavilion, enclosing it in glass. It's going to be, in the next couple of years, it'll really be a destination.
Wow, so it's not even done yet. You guys are still working on it. That's great.
Yeah, there's the team in place right now is incredibly dedicated to seeing it really come to, the fruition of what they wanted it to be, and we want to see that through, and finding more exciting exhibitions and really involving our community in the classes and programs that we have to offer.
You guys have some neat things. I think you guys had a big Lego display out there not too long ago, and just kind of really cool things like that.
Yeah. And the May show just ended. We had over 600 entries to the May show this year. It was
that's
a
fantastic.
record breaker.
Wow, that's good news. Great.
Yeah.
Great. Do you guys have classes and stuff out there? You guys offer anything like that out there?
Yeah, if you go on our website at mansfieldartcenter.org and look on to the class section, you can see all of the different mediums that we have to offer. Stained glass, ceramics, painting, 3D printing. We have a whole technology lab.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the glass blowing. If you haven't done that before, you have to try it at least once.
Right, sure. Yeah, I've always watched it. I've never tried it. It sounds like a pretty cool thing to do.
Yeah, Oliver Ray and Allison Bloom, our two glass blowers, are phenomenal talents. It's great to work with them, and they have a lot of fun. Kids can even do it.
Very cool. I was going to ask you, do you have programs for kids out there?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything from ages 8 and up, and we're actually working on some younger programming as well.
Very neat. So it's something for the whole family out there, right?
And summer camps.
And summer camps.
And summer camps. Summer camps where kids can try out everything that we have to offer.
Wow.
All in one camp. 10 different mediums, and they're there for a week, and we're running those all summer.
That's great. That's great. You guys, can you get memberships to the Art Center?
Yes, memberships are fantastic. So the Mansfield Art Center, we're part of the National Reciprocal Museum Program. So if you're a member at the Art Center, your membership gets you into places like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Cleveland Botanical Gardens, and 1,200 museums and cultural institutions across the country.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I just went on vacation,
Yeah,
and when I was up in New York, and I went up to Maine, I was able to go into like the Corning Glass Museum for free.
Yeah.
All of the museums up in Maine, I went to every single one that I could go to take my family, and it was all included. I saved probably about $150 on admission to museums.
Fantastic.
Just from our membership.
Wow. Yeah. So and you're supporting the Mansfield Art Center when you do that.
Correct. You're putting your dollars here. And and helping us do things for our community, but then you also get all of the benefits.
Awesome. All right, Jennifer. Again, the John Mellencamp display. How long does that last?
August 7th. You got lots of time to see it. You don't want to miss it. This is a once in a lifetime show, so you really got to come and check it out. Everyone who's seen it has been blown away.
Where are you located at?
700 Marion Avenue, right in Mansfield.
Awesome, Jennifer. Thank you so much for giving us all the information about the Mansfield Art Center and the John Mellencamp, his art. Come check that out, right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jennifer.